Good day everyone, welcome to Bryt Engineering. Today we are going to look at quotient rule and differentiation, right? So with quotient rule, we see that we have two different functions where one function is dividing the other, and we are being asked to differentiate that particular function, right? So when you get a question like this and you're being asked to differentiate a function like this, it's very simple because we have rules or we have guidelines to follow, right? So whenever you have a quotient rule or a quotient question like this, what you have to do is to write down your formula so that you don't get confused, right? So your formula is v u prime minus u v prime all over v squared, right? So let's go into this and then you get it better. So u prime here is the same as writing du dx, right? Just like we have find f prime of x here, is the same as finding the df dx, right? So that's the same thing as vu prime and then uv prime, right? So first of all, when you get a question like this, our numerator is our u and our denominator is our v, right? So we can write our u to be 2x plus 3. Like I said, your numerator is always your u, and our v is x cubed, right? So since we have u prime and then v prime here, which is the differentiation of it, we can just straight away find it. So we can write du dx, which is the same as u prime, to be equal to 2, because when differentiating this, because this is a constant, the differential of a constant is 0, and when you have to differentiate 2x, it's just the constant attached to the x, right? That's 2. And here, when you are being asked to differentiate dv dx, we have to multiply the whole expression by the power and subtract 1 from the power. So you multiply this whole thing by this, which is 3x, and you subtract 1 from this, and then we are going to get x squared, right? So now we are done. Now we have to substitute these 4 values that we have here into this particular equation, and then we found our differentiation, right? So our f prime of x is equal to our v, which is x cubed, times our du dx, which is 2 here, times 2, minus our u, which is 2x plus 3, times our dv dx, which is 3x squared, all divided by v squared, and then this is our v, which is the x cubed, right? So we're getting x cubed all squared, right? So we can rewrite this well and get 2x cubed minus 3x squared into brackets 2x plus 3 all over, and in writing this, just have to add the powers, right? We just have to multiply the powers. So you're getting x raised to the power 6. We would have only added the powers if we had x raised to the power 2 multiplying, right? So when the bases are the same, you just have to add, but in this instance we multiply both powers. But then we can clearly see that we have x here, and then x here, so we can just bring some of them out, right? So we can get something like this, where our f prime of x is going to give us x squared out into brackets. We are getting 2x minus 3 into bracket 2x plus 3 all over x raised to the power 6, right? So this will cancel itself and go into here 4 times, right? And our answer is going to be 2x minus 3 into bracket 2x plus 3 all over x raised to the power 4. Right, thank you very much for watching this video. Please, if it has been helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, comment and like.